shot. Drone footage slowly approaching the grand silhouette of the 2026 USS Missouri replica docked in the harbor. Patriotic music fades in the background. What you're looking at right now is a powerful symbol of American naval history, completely reimagined for a modern audience. Welcome aboard the 2026 USS Missouri, a detailed and faithful tribute to the original BB-63 battleship, the same one where Japan officially surrendered on September 2, 1945, marking the end of World War II. And in today's video, we're diving deep into every aspect of this floating monument, from its historical legacy to the recreated interior, the modern exterior, the performance features, and what kind of price tag comes with experiencing something this iconic. Now, before we step inside, let's talk a bit about what the 2026 version actually is. This isn't just a restored warship or a rusty relic from the past. It's a full-scale replica created as part of a global heritage initiative, aimed at preserving key events of the 20th century in an immersive, interactive format. Designed with both historical accuracy and modern technology in mind, this USS Missouri is part museum, part experience, and part living classroom. From the outside, the ship is a visual powerhouse. Measuring nearly 900 feet long, the steel gray body with its iconic forward guns remains instantly recognizable. The original 9/16-inch guns have been carefully reconstructed, though obviously they're not functional weapons anymore, they're part of a theatrical and educational display. Every bolt, deck, and porthole has been restored or rebuilt using original blueprints, creating a sense of authenticity that's almost eerie. You can walk along the teakwood deck and feel exactly what naval officers felt 80 years ago, except now, you're not at war. You're at the intersection of history and high-tech simulation. One of the highlights of the 2026 USS Missouri is the upgraded lighting and projection system on the exterior. At night, the ship transforms into a cinematic storytelling platform. Using projection mapping, the hull becomes a giant screen where stories of the Pacific Theater play out in real time, complete with surround sound effects and archival narration. It's like a floating IMAX, only you're standing on history. Let's move inside. The interior of the 2026 Missouri is a masterclass in respectful restoration. The ship's bridge, navigation rooms, captain's quarters, and enlisted mess halls have all been reimagined with interactive touchpoints. Visitors can actually try their hand at steering the ship via simulation consoles that recreate real naval scenarios from the 1940s. And no, it's not just buttons and screens, they've integrated VR headsets, haptic feedback gloves, and even motion seats to mimic the rocking of the ship during battles. For those who really want to feel what it was like to command the seas during the war, this is as close as it gets without enlisting. Moving further down into the lower decks, the atmosphere becomes more intimate and emotional. One standout feature is the surrender deck, the exact location where the Japanese instrument of surrender was signed on September 2, 1945. In this version, the deck has been turned into an immersive theater. A holographic recreation of the ceremony plays out in a loop, featuring archival audio, transcripts, and interactive panels where you can learn about the diplomats, generals, and naval crew present at the moment. It's not just a room, it's a history lesson brought to life. There's also a below-deck museum section dedicated to the entire lifespan of the original BB-63, including her service in the Korean War and even during the Gulf War in the early 90s. Personal letters, uniforms, medals, and oral histories of crew members have been digitized and can be accessed via tablets placed throughout the ship. Every corner has a story to tell, and thanks to the integration of AI-guided tours, you can actually talk to a virtual crew member and ask questions as you go. Now, let's talk performance, not in terms of firepower, but in terms of visitor experience. The ship can host up to 3,000 guests at any given time and has been equipped with stabilizers and hybrid electric engines to allow for short ceremonial cruises along the coast. While it's not a warship anymore, it can still move, giving tourists a chance to experience a voyage on a battleship without leaving the safety and comfort of modern amenities. Climate control, elevators, accessibility features, it's all been added without compromising the original design. And yes, there are food courts and coffee stands cleverly disguised within old storage compartments. On the tech side, the USS Missouri 2026 runs on a smart energy system. Solar panels are integrated subtly into the upper decks and radar towers, powering much of the ship's lighting and display systems. Sustainability was clearly a priority during its reconstruction, which adds a great modern touch to this historically rooted project. So, what does it cost to visit this behemoth? General admission starts at around $50 per person, but special experiences like the Commander's Tour, VR battle simulations, or a nighttime history cruise can take that price up to $150 or more. Group discounts are available, and veterans or active service members often get in for free. There's also a VIP program that allows you to stay overnight in a restored officer's quarters, priced at around $500 for a night, including a private guided tour and access to exclusive areas like the engine room and radar center. Overall, the 2026 USS Missouri isn't just a battleship replica, it's a bridge between generations. It honors the past while embracing the tools of the future. Whether you're a history buff, a student, a traveler, or just someone looking for a powerful story to walk through, this ship delivers on every level. It's emotional, educational, and even a little bit entertaining. In an age where screens dominate our lives, stepping aboard something so tangible and epic is an experience you won't forget. As the sun sets and the ship lights up with images of the past, MacArthur, Nimitz, and sailors long gone, it's impossible not to feel a chill down your spine. This isn't just metal and wood. This is memory. This is legacy. So if you're ever near Pearl Harbor or one of the ship's touring ports, do yourself a favor, book a ticket, walk the deck, and listen to the echoes of history beneath your feet. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 USS Missouri, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that brings history back to life.